PE and Health 4, Quarter 2, Week 6, Matatag Curriculum. Here are the learning objectives. Define locomotor movements. Identify the various locomotor movements. Perform the locomotor movements with agility, balance, and coordination. Apply the locomotor movements in playing invasion games. For Day 1. Subtopic 2, Movement Skills, Agility, Balance, Coordination, and Speed. What fundamental skills are needed to ensure the successful performance of the locomotor movements in our daily activities? Solve the word puzzle. Number 1, it is the ability to move and change direction. 2, it is the ability to keep your body from falling. 3, it is the ability to use the body and senses together. And number 4, it is the ability to move quickly. Here are the correct answers. For number 1, agility. 2, balance. 3, coordination. And number 4, speed. Identify the skills needed in the following activities. For number 1, you're right, it is speed. For number 2 picture, very good, it is balance. What about for the third picture? You're right, it is agility. And for the last picture, exactly, it is coordination. For the lesson activity, modified balance beam and cone challenge. Here's how we'll play. We will split into 3 or more themes. I will create imaginary beams using masking tape on the floor. They will be 4 inches wide. At the end of each beam, there will be 3 empty plastic bottles in a straight line, 1 foot apart. Your goal is to walk along the beam and around the plastic bottles as quickly as you can without dropping the book on your head. Each team member will walk the beam, move around the bottles, and return to the starting point. When you finish, pass the book to the next team member. If you drop the book, step outside the beam or knock over the bottles. After playing the game, what did you feel about the performance of every member of your group? Here is the possible answer. I felt happy and proud of the performance of every member of our group. Second question, how satisfied are you with the performance of your group? I am satisfied with my group's performance because we worked hard and supported each other. What values are needed when working with a group? Cooperation, patience, and teamwork are needed when working with a group. What skills do you need to perform well in the activity? You're right. Balance, speed, agility, and coordination are the skills needed to perform well in the activity. For day 2, subtopic number 3, how to enhance the locomotor movements and invasion games. How can you develop your locomotor movements? You're right, you can develop your locomotor movements by practicing different exercises like running, jumping, hopping, and skipping regularly. Let us take a look at the different pictures. What game is being played in the photo? What kinds of games are this? What skills are needed in playing the games? Here is the first picture. Second picture. Third picture. Fourth picture. For the lesson activity, invasion game, Agawan base, or land grabbing. Here are the procedures. Divide the class into 2 with equal number of members, Team A and Team B. Each team has its own symbol, for example, a tree trunk, a rock, a pole, and etc. The goal of the game is for the team to try to capture the base of the other by reaching the other's home base first and tagging the prey. Decided symbol getting tagged. Ant member of Team A who crosses the safety line into Team B's territory can be tagged and considered prisoner of war or POW. All POWs are kept under guard in enemy territory. However, they can be rescued by their comrades by tagging them. The game ends when the symbol is tagged by any member of the opposing team, or 2 when all the members of the enemy team are captured. After playing the game, what can you say about invasion games? How do you feel about your performance in the game? How did you help your teammates? How did you treat your group mates during the game? What is the importance of having a good locomotor skill in playing the game? What is the importance of having good balance, agility, coordination, and speed in playing the games? For learners' takeaways, activity, human chess game. Here are the procedures. Set up a huge chess board on the floor. Divide your class into 2 groups. Each group needs to assign 8 members to act as the pawn, 2 rooks, 2 horses, 2 bishops, 1 king, and 1 queen. Those of you who do not have a role will act as the players who plan the game and strategize how your team may capture the opponent's king or reach the end of their side of the chessboard. Move only within the chess boxes, landing with 1 foot in each box. The group that captures the opponent's king or reaches the end of their board wins the game. Complete the phrases. Players need to blank to help their team win the game. I learned that locomotor skills are blank. I realized that participation in invasion games need blank. I wish to blank. Here are the possible answers. Players need to cooperate to help their team win the game. I learned that locomotor skills are important for moving effectively. I realized that participation in invasion games needs teamwork and strategy. I wish to improve my skills in these games. For reflection on learning, how do you plan to enhance your locomotor movements? Here is the possible answer. I plan to enhance my locomotor movements by practicing exercises like running, jumping, skipping, and hopping regularly to improve my coordination, balance, and agility. How do you plan to help your family to enhance their locomotor skills and become healthy? I plan to help my family enhance their locomotor skills and become healthy by organizing regular family activities like walking, jogging, and playing games that involve running and jumping. This way, we can stay active together, improve our coordination, and enjoy being healthy as a family. For your formative assessment, perform the 8 locomotor movements correctly. Here are the criteria. Proper execution of locomotor movements, 15 points. For energy, 5 points. A total of 20 points. For your homework, make a journal of your activities that involve the different locomotor movements.